Okay, so this is going to be a new thing we're going to do here. It's not going to be something we'll do every day, maybe like once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever.
Mhm.
We're going to discuss two things that are similar. We're going to start off with movie remakes, specifically horror movie remakes.
Yes. Which seems like it's happening
A
every
lot.
day.
Yeah. We're pretty big horror movie fans, so we kind of know our ins and outs pretty well. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to discuss the remake and the original, and I don't know, maybe we'll decide which is better or whatever we think in our own opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say Friday the 13th is going to be our first one, original versus remake, and we'll just fucking discuss.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah.
Go. Okay, I got to say, the original, it did a lot for the genre in general,
Yeah.
right? Slasher films, fucking Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The remake, what did it have? Stupendous tits.
That's right.
Right?
The first one had a pretty good twist ending.
It did, yeah.
Because no one knew.
And even still, I think even still, kind of to this day, the end of the original Friday the 13th scares the shit out of me.
But I think if they would have just stopped at Friday the 13th 1 and not had any others, people would like it more. But a lot of people don't even want to watch because they know Jason's not even really in it.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, because even I remember when I was like real young, I knew who Jason was because I was already fucking like 10 years old or whatever. And I knew Jason, and then I went back and watched Friday the 13th with being older, and I was like, what the fuck, this sucks. It's not Jason. It's his mom. Blah blah blah. But still, it's got such a good ending.
And the remake was it was just okay. It took parts from 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And
I liked that it did that. I liked that it tied shit together, but I didn't like that it was like so. I don't know. It had like the stoner guy in it. It felt like kind of cliche in a lot of ways, but it's okay. I mean, I didn't like hate it, but I don't know. I feel like it could have been maybe a slight bit better in that regard, but whatever. It has good kills.
Yeah, and
bow and arrow. I mean, and when it comes to effects, of course, the new one's gonna win.
The main thing I liked about the remake was the main guy. I thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. The main girl was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But didn't everybody fucking die?
No.
Did she live?
Yeah.
Did she?
And so did the guy.
Okay, I guess it's been a while since I've seen it.
At the end, I think he pops out of the water.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He pops out of the water, yeah, but whatever. You got like 15 seconds left. Wait.
That girl, the main girl died and his sister lived.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
So, which would you choose?
Anyway, I like the remake better.
I'll go with the original better just because it's a better film.
Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. Anyway, next one, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, boy.
Well, this is kind of the, I don't know, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite horror movie of all time. It's your favorite horror movie of all time. So I don't think that, and we've both discussed the remake. We've probably discussed it on a video of some sort, probably the Nightmare on Elm Street video. But yeah.
The first one, everything.
Everything.
Awesome.
It's all good.
Freddy wasn't too...
He wasn't too creepy or like too silly.
Yeah.
It was just the right touch. Right? Just the right touch of, like, scary.
And, like, you couldn't... At the beginning of a dream, you wouldn't be able to tell if it was a dream or if it was real.
Yeah.
But in the later ones, they make it all super crazy.
Like
Like, he's got sunglasses and shark head
he
and
does,
all
like,
that
all
stuff.
kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
But, like, the remake, the biggest problem I have with the remake is that, one, they made Freddy too creepy. Mm-hmm. He's all like, oh, I'm your boyfriend now. The guy playing him, amazing.
Yeah.
Rorschach, fucking all day.
Yeah.
It's too much of a shot-for-shot remake sometimes.
Yeah. And the main chick had about as much charisma as Rock.
That's true.
I like the actress, but in that movie...
Yeah, the guy, he's no Johnny Depp. That's for damn sure.
Which Johnny Depp didn't do that much, but he had one of the coolest kills.
He had one of the coolest kills in movie fucking history, did he not? I don't even know how to explain it. Just get sucked down in a bed and fucking all his blood and bones get launched up. That's fucking sweet. Just thinking of it makes me kind of...
Oh, and the kill of the teen chick where she gets dragged along the wall.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. And it was like less special in the remake because like we've fucking seen it all before, you know? I mean, it was probably more well done in the remake because he had way better like effects and shit. But I think it was more believable in the original.
In the original, they just had a room set up upside
just, like,
down.
Spun, yeah.
Yeah, and so...
it was cool. So 10 seconds left. Which one's better?
Obviously, the original.
Doy. Fucking Nightmare on Elm Street, O Ridge, all day. Okay, next up on the list, Texas Chainsaw.
Massacre.
Sadly, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Because the newest one is Texas Chainsaw.
Not Texas Chainsaw or its upcoming sequel, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not real, but it's been a long time since I've seen the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't remember that much about
pretty
it.
much one of the first like horror movies of that, and it's widely regarded as one of the best.
Yeah,
it's creepy.
I remember it being creepy. The thing that I liked about it is that it didn't have like a super high production quality. I mean, it was
an indie film.
It was an indie film, yeah, but it felt back then with like the camera, the way it was like set up, it felt more real than a lot of horror movies.
Yeah, it was kind of wanted it to look like a documentary sort of deal.
And when we were younger, it was really fucked up to think, because everybody was like, "Oh, it's true, yeah. And a lot of people were like, "Oh, that's straight up real footage," but of course it fucking wasn't. Yeah. That would be ludicrous.
And the remake started the whole horror remake kind of deal. I think that's 2003.
Was it the first big one?
I don't know if it was the first, but it was when they started to come out like every couple years.
Yeah, I liked the remake a lot, mainly because we've talked about this before, and I'm pretty sure James Rolfe has touched on it, is R. Lee Ermey. Yeah. He's a fucking good character.
Yeah, he's crazy. And I like Jessica Biel in it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and then he hung him up on that hook and shit, man.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of people can hate it, but it's not a bad movie.
It's not. It made me it made my gut wrench more than a lot of horror movies has in a while. And it also had like a sort of prequel sort of thing, like a new beginning.
Wait, is that the remake, is that where the girl pulls a gun out of her vagina and shoots herself in the van?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Is it is it that one?
It's gross.
Okay, well, 10 seconds left on the clock. Which one's better?
You go.
I say remake. I liked it better.
I like the remake better just because that's the one that I saw when I was.
Yeah, I mean, I like
seen it more times, and it's more like polished and.
I like the original feel, but I'll just give it the remake. Yeah. It's good. All right, 2 minutes is up. Next up, Evil Dead. It's kind of hard to even necessarily say if this counts as a remake, but it's sort of a pseudo sequel / remake, so I'm counting it. Yeah. And more or less, the girl in it is kind of the new Ash. Kind of, I guess. I mean, she loses her hand. She has a fucking chainsaw. She uses the shotgun, doesn't she?
I think
Does
so.
She? I think so, yeah. So it's... I don't know. It's more like Evil Dead 1 with like all of the... like the bitch in the basement and shit. And she's like creepy. Yeah. I mean, that was Evil Dead 2, but okay, I don't know. Evil Dead 1 and 2 are kind of like molding together into like the perfect movie in my head right now. But
I like Evil Dead the remake because it like remade it, because there's some things shot for shot, but then they fucking whoop.
Yeah, and then it went fucking crazy.
They fucking changed it up completely.
Yeah,
and it had some cool kills, some cool stuff.
Shit.
In it.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
That one guy got his ass fucking beat. Didn't he?
If you like gore,
oh man,
that's the one.
I have to say that when it comes to gore, it's probably like the best gore movie that's come out in fucking a long time. Because the blood splatters are huge.
I don't want to ruin the ending, but what she does at the end with the motion into
Owie.
You, that's crazy.
Ow. Yeah, I like it a lot.
And it's supposed to set up for a sequel to Army of Darkness, I think.
I heard there's supposed to be like an Army of Darkness sort of sequel, and then there might be an Evil Dead series.
Like there's supposed to be a crossover, like her and Ash.
And Ash, yeah. Now that I'm fucking all about. Yeah, that would be fucking cool. Bruce Campbell's. I mean, I'll watch anything.
Well, in the first Evil Dead. It's okay. I like it, but I always like Evil Dead 2.
Oh, yeah, Evil Dead 2 is like one of the best horror movies that there fucking ever will be. So I say that the Evil Dead remake is better than Evil Dead 1.
Yeah.
But not better than
Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2, because that one kicks ass.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. And you could just say Evil Dead 2 is Evil Dead in general, but whatever. Anyway, time's up. What's next? What's last but not least? Halloween. Mm-hmm. Now, everybody disagrees with us on this, but I'll just fucking say it. I love the Halloween remake.
Me too.
I think it's fucking glorious.
Yeah, kicks ass.
Yeah, it's got like, the way it like starts off when they're in the house just feels, I don't know, it feels like it's in the fucking 70s. Does that make sense? Like, it reminds me of a 90s movie, but it's not. Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense.
And I like they give a backstory to...
Yeah. And they make him like super creepy, and he fucking... I mean, I don't know. I like that they make Michael Myers like fucking extra creepy. Yeah. Like as opposed to just like... I don't know really how to explain it.
I like that they show him with Loomis or whatever.
Yeah.
So you think there might be like a redeemable...
like a good side to him?
Yeah, like something...
No.
Nope.
No, he just fucking smashes his head.
He kills everyone.
No big deal. Even with fucking Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
He's like, "I was good to you."
The guy who played him made Danny Trejo look like a small man.
Yeah, which means that guy's fucking huge. Yeah.
And I like the main girl. She's awesome.
Oh, she is awesome. She has good screams.
Yeah.
She fucking
And that
snots
was good.
up.
And
Didn't you say Rob Zombie said that he loved that she like
Yeah.
got all snotty and teary and stuff?
And the original, obviously, is one of the best.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's great. I haven't seen it in a long time, but
it made the slasher film pretty much, you know. And the music.
Oh, so good, so good. Fist pound. It had a lot of like pretty tense moments, but I felt like after you watched Halloween 1 once, you didn't really need to watch it anymore. If that makes sense. I watch Halloween Remake almost every fucking Halloween, truthfully.
Me too.
Did we watch it together last year?
No, but I watched Halloween 2 alone remake.
Halloween 2. I don't even want to talk about that. Maybe next time we do like a horror movie thing, we'll talk about sequels and how much I fucking hate Halloween 2.
I'm pretty sure they can tell by the way this one's going that
obviously we like the remake better. Now that doesn't mean that the original Halloween doesn't deserve all kinds of, love. Because like he said, it created the fucking slasher genre, more or less. But that's all we had on the docket for the horror original versus remake, if that's what you want to call it.
And that would be, you went on remake on all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And I went.
Well,
original.
No, I didn't go. Neither one was on remake on Nightmare.
Yeah, so I went 2 originals, 3 remakes.
Yeah, yep. It's good shit though. I mean,
yeah.
No matter what though, the one good thing about it is that you can always have both.
That's true.
You don't ever have to pick one. Nobody's gonna come up to you with a gun to your head and be like, "Hey, fucking, you can only watch one of these for the rest of your life."
And if you're interested, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be making another Friday 13th.
Are they?
Because
oh yeah, I've read about that. What the hell's
I think
wrong
Warner Brothers maybe had like the rights to it, but they like traded it back to Paramount or Paramount, whatever, for like rights to distribute Interstellar or some shit.
Really?
That was part of like the deal.
That's pretty cool.
So, but I mean, I know it'd take like a year or 2 for it to come out, but
yeah. And I heard that they're making a Friday the 13th video game.
And I heard they're making a Friday 13th series.
What? Is it going to be
weird.
actually like Jason?
Yeah, which would be hard
or like
to
that
do.
old Friday the 13th
No,
series?
it'd be a real
that was
Jason,
like
that'd
a
be hard to
rehash
do.
of fucking what was the fucking Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah.
That's what it always seemed like.
It
I don't
sucked.
know if that was the case.
I remember looking at TV Guide and seeing.
And you would be like, yeah, Friday
like,
the
"What's this?"
13th. And then it would be some fucking Santa Claus slasher
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah.
Stupid.
Whatever. Anyway, this has been our first episode of I haven't got a name for this thing yet, so
You could add in later.
yeah, I'll add it in later. Just insert name here. We'll give us some fucking ideas of what to do next.
Yeah.
I want to
What
do
do you
like we did like the remakes for the movies. I want to do remakes for the video games. And I don't know if you would be as on board for that. You haven't played like Resident Evil 1 or Remake, have you?
No.
That's one that I'd like to talk about the most. But hell, I can talk about it, and you can just be like, hey.
If you like hearing our voices, put us on a playlist of the night to go to sleep, listen to us talk.
Oh yeah, you can
want
listen
that?
to us talk all night. I'll put this on loop for 10 hours. You can hear our beautiful voices. Anyway, thank you for listening. There's going to be some pictures or whatever on the video, but I didn't record any type of footage or anything for this. So anyway, come back next time. Maybe we'll do another one next week. Give us some ideas. Tell us you love us. We love you.
We love you.
Goodbye. That went pretty well, I think. Except for that time when I put my dick in your mouth.